Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, cryptocurrency. Today we're talking about Bitcoin layer 2s. In particular, we're talking about B², B2. It's pretty hyped, very underfarmed airdrop opportunity happening right now. And we have tasks to do, we have testnet to do, we have bridging onto mainnet to do, we have mining kits to win, and we have collection of rewards to do as well. So I first made a video on this 1 week ago, I think. Then I went on holiday, then I came back, then I found that I've picked up loads of parts of NFTs and things to get into. So first thing we're going to do is check out the free stuff, because why not? Free airdrop. Who doesn't love free stuff? Because we do free airdrop tests on testnets and then we get free tokens. Then we're going to look at the bridging of real assets into it and see how that's going too. I'm going to bridge in some funds and get that started because I haven't really done anything with that yet. Then we're going to wrap up today's video by just checking out their Discord, their announcements, if there's anything else coming up in the short midterm future, and seeing the success of the TVL on B² in comparison to other different layer 2 Bitcoins and other layer 2s which do exist and have existed in total. So total subscribers, we broke into 26,000. Yeah! Look at that, all-time high once again for the channel, 26,076. Can we get into 26,077? Well, I hope we can. That's the aim for today. So if you are new to the channel, please take a moment to like and subscribe to my content. It takes me a long time to research this stuff, especially the testnet, Bitcoin, testnet, USDC, USDT. Oh man, that was really hard because this is so popular right now that people are actually paying real money for testnet tokens, which are free, right? Because they're so hard to find. I found a plethora of different faucets that people can use for free to get these. So I'm going to talk about them today. So if you are looking for finding these assets and you can't get them, you're getting stressed, you're going to miss out on an opportunity, don't worry. I got you covered. That's right. That's why you should subscribe, because I do the work. So this is B² Network right here, the most practical Bitcoin layer 2 network. They have two tasks to do right now, plus I believe they have another one. If we come to our world's greatest airdrop tracking sheet, I've put it in bright red, so don't forget to do it because it's quite important. I think this is going to be massive. We have a bunch of stuff coming in for it now. So we have B² Odyssey and B² Buzz. We have test chain docs to get onto the test chain. We have a test chain Bitcoin faucet. We have B² test token. We have the B² testnet bridge. We have quests as well to do. I don't think there's any new quests, but we'll check that out too in today's video. So the first thing we want to check out is the B² Odyssey. Okay, this is pretty interesting. I believe it's this one here. Yeah. So I need to move on to, sillily, I use two different wallets for this and it's getting really stressful. So I'm going to have to move on to this one. Right, so this you can connect to MetaMask and to Unisat. So you need both wallets to interact with B². If you don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest you check out my prior video on that because it does get quite complex. Now, I'm pretty happy with what happened while I was on holiday, actually, because I'm ranked 48. I believe there's a couple thousand people inside of B², so rank 48 is sweet. Word of warning, don't mess around with like linking things if you're not totally set up to go, because I mistook that I was using a different wallet. I linked the Telegram and now I can't link it on this account. So be sure about that. But you get points. So pick up 30 points by following them on Discord, following them on Telegram, following them on Twitter, right? Basic stuff. Then the first task on the testnet, deposit Bitcoin from the Bitcoin testnet to the B² testnet. We covered this in the last video. If you do have the NFT, the SCC NFT, then you can get access to our airdrop tracker and you can find the addresses here to get all the test tokens. We already covered it though, so I'm not going to get bogged down talking about this one. Then, of course, refer other people with your code to get more points. I've referred 170 people. Boom. So that means I get loads of points, which is sweet. Then this is, that's the reality of crypto. Okay. Then we have two different growing platforms as well that now they're interacting with. We have Meson, which is a bridge. So you have to deposit USDT and USDC to the B² testnet. And I think it's from Sepolia. You can do it. Maybe you can also use Gurley, right? They're two testnet Ethereum chains, which is quite okay to get these two assets. Then withdraw it. So let's have a look at this one first because it was a bit tricky. So what I did was I came to Meson and then it said, get the test tokens, but it wasn't saying it anywhere. Before, tell you straight, right? Before it was saying that you could get the test tokens and then the link to get them just disappeared completely. And I thought, oh no, how am I going to get the test tokens? So the best way to get them over, like I said, is to come to a network. So you have a couple test networks for ETH, right? We have Sepolia and we have Gurley, right? These two here, right? So if we come to Sepolia, you're going to find that there are a couple faucets. So let me just find the first one. On the tracker, I've put Sepolia USDC for testing. You can go to faucet.circle.com. This is also pretty low on juice. Shockingly, right? Everything's low on juice. It's getting ridiculous, right? So when you come to Circle, it's going to bring you here. They're going to give you test USDC. You can choose which testnet you want them on. So come here, then copy your address. Then you see Ethereum Sepolia. You can try that, type it in, then send 10 USDC. It says limit exceeded. Oh no, but you might get it here, right? But don't worry, I found another one. So we can also come to this one, which is a Telegram group called Doge Taxi. So we go to Doge Taxi on Telegram. It's all in Chinese, so it might be a bit confusing, but it did work, right? So for example, this guy here, he did hashtag Meson and then gave a big stream of numbers, and he said hashtag glow, which you can do. So you go hashtag Meson and then your wallet number, right? And then hashtag glow and then your wallet number, right? So this will take a couple hours, but eventually they're going to send it to you. When you get it sent, you're going to be able to come to the Meson, right? Swap. And it's not going to send you on Sepolia, it's going to send you on Gurley, right? Now, I don't know if by sending from Gurley testnet to the B2 is allowed or not, because we can come here, we can go Gurley to B2. Does it work? Possibly. Then you can just send them through, right? Cross that. Or if it doesn't work from Gurley to B2, you can also then just send it through to Sepolia. And then after it's in Sepolia, come up here, change this to Sepolia, and then change that the second one into B2, and that should then bridged in. So this is the easiest way that I've found to get this done. Once you've bridged in, then just reverse the process, and then you have bridged out, and then you'll get your ticks for that one. So that was a pain in the ass, but I got there in the end. Then we also have Glow Swap, which still isn't updating for me for some reason, even though I did swap it. Waiting for those 50 points. Glow Swap is over here. If you want the tokens, you can come here. Firstly, wrong network. We have to switch to B² Network, right? Which is also in your EVM chain. So B² Network. Then you come here, connection successful. Then you would come and request coins. You request all the coins you want. Yeah, because they're all going to be in B2. We'll bring you to the B2 testnet faucet. So come here, type in your address and get tokens. Transaction submitted, those are going to send you the test tokens, right? Then on Glow, they want you to swap the tokens back and forth. They want you to pool the tokens, and they want you to farm the tokens. If it has an icon that says farming like here, then just add liquidity and then come to farms and then add those liquidity tokens, stake them into the farm by coming to this action here. And then it will say, once it comes up, and then it will say stake, yeah, manage and stake. Let me just stake this, I forgot to stake it. Once you've staked it, it will then give you the 50 points for that. So that's all the tasks so far that they've added to the B2 B² tasks for the Odyssey testnet, right? All free, doesn't cost you a thing, and could get you a nice juicy airdrop, especially if you can be someone who can refer a lot of people and get your rank up, right? The second one we want to check out then is the B² Buzz, which is very similar to what Manta did with their launch of their mainnet, right? Where they wanted people to bridge tokens into Manta, then reward NFTs. You then combine the NFTs and then burn the NFTs to get Manta token in a few weeks or months afterwards. And also, once you've sent the funds over to Manta Chain, you could also airdrop farm with them. For example, if you were in Manta, here's a bit of alpha that the Izumi point system for Manta is being announced tomorrow. So if you were in Izumi and garnering points with your bridge stake stone ETH, then now you're going to get yourself your Manta tokens tomorrow, which is cool. A lot of people asking about Layerbank. I don't have any news on Layerbank yet. So the same thing on B² Buzz. So I'll come to the B² Buzz. Then I need to check I'm on the right wallet again. I believe it's this one. Yeah, okay. So B2 Buzz. So what's happening? We have me, okay? I have 36 parts apparently. Yeah, 36 parts. I'm getting bunch every day. I've only bridged in so far $42. I just did this to check it. And now we're going to start with what you have to do first, which is to bridge. So we're going to bridge some more funds in. And the cool thing is you can bridge lots of different stuff in here. So I'm going to go from the BNB chain into the network. So we have some here, 0.07, and we'll go in. That's about 1 BNB worth of this. Submit it. And we won't be able to withdraw until April. So this is high risk, in my opinion, because Manta was a huge network and the TVL was extremely big. The network size of B² is much smaller, but that also means there's a higher opportunity to get a larger percentage of this airdrop, right? So that's why I'm going into it. I think I'll be sending some more ETH, some more Bitcoin. You can also send some pretty interesting tokens. For example, was that me sending it in or was that me approving it? Oh no, we've sent the token. Should be in now. We've gone. We're in, right? You can also send some interesting ones. Like if you come to Bitcoin chain, you can actually send some ORDI, which I have, but I'm not, I don't know. It says, please inscribe and transfer the inscription from your connected wallet, and you can send ORDI across into B². There apparently is a bonus for sending ORDI, but this is the only ORDI I have, and I'm not. I'm a bit hesitant to send it into an unknown network when it's safe and snug on Bitcoin chain at the moment. So it is all like, how much are you willing to risk to get into this? What do you think is going to come of it? How much is the airdrop going to be worth? Is it legit? So some people have asked me, is it actually truly legit? And all I can say about that is if you get into their Twitter, right, they have bells and whistles coming out of their caboozas, yeah? Like here, right? Okay, so about. So you will receive B2 when you bridge in, right? It's a mining campaign where users deposit assets and assemble rigs to mine the native token of B² Network. The rigs are actually NFTs, okay? You will receive B² Network native tokens to mine, ETH native yield, ecosystem, and DeFi rewards, which is very similar to what Manta was doing. So it's try yield, okay? The timeline is we deposit right now. This is your last 24 hours to get double points. So depositing in now, double points. Remember that. Did I say enough times? Deposit, win mining rig parts, assemble mining rigs in February. In March, next month, is the mainnet launch, where you can claim assets to B² Network and mine B² tokens with rigs. Then in April, you can withdraw your tokens. So how to become a buzzer? Get an invite code. Mine is in the description. Deposit your assets to win mining rig parts. Assemble mining rigs with parts. Team up with others for more B². And here they said they're partnered with Stakestone, which is Stone ETH, of course, which I still have over on Manta chain. B² partners with Stakestone for decentralized yield enhancements, leveraging the Omni-chain LST liquid staking protocol to boost layer 2 staking and liquidity. So I have not seen the option to send the Stakestone in yet, though, so I'm interested in that. And invested by Hashkey, OKX Ventures, KuCoin Ventures, Satoshi Labs, Waterdrip Capital. So there are lots of different huge verified backers for this, which is why I wouldn't say it's a scam, but it is high risk because we don't know how successful this is going to be. So that's how it's working. We'll come to the leaderboard. How is it going? Like how many people, how much is being sent in? So at the moment I have no hash rates per second because I have not done anything. I was invited by the Discord, I believe, because that's where I found it early in. And now we need to get my rewards for this and let's see how it's going to go. So I've bridged in $300 so far. I think get up to about 1,500 to 2,000 is my aim for this. And I'm going to do it. I'm not sure if I'll do it today because I've already acquired so many parts. So apparently you only have one code to refer people and you don't need to build a team and there's no minimum amount. You can just pick up milestones. The more milestones you reach, the more parts you get. So wait, oh no, stop. I'm not going to open stuff. It's an unboxing, by the way. So as you can see, I got to 0.06 Bitcoin, then 1.25, 1.8, 0.25. We have all the way up to 0.5 Bitcoin. now I've bridged 0.8 Bitcoin with the team from referrals, right? So now I have all these treasure chests to open, so we can then assemble our parts. So if we come to assemble now, what's going to happen? We're going to choose our basic or advanced assembly line, and we're going to build it. So I could either wait to get 80 parts, or I could just go straight for the basic parts and do one. How about we do one? Assemble one or assemble all? What do you think? One? All? All? One? Ooh, I don't know. Let's do one, because I don't know how the advanced assembly line is going to be good. We're going to get 2 CPUs if we do that. Or if we go for mining rigs, 2 CPUs, some GPUs, and some ASICs. The ASICs must be the advanced, right? So now I have a 20 hash rate from the contribution there. So this just keeps going. Jesus. Yeah, all the way up to 20 Bitcoins. That's awesome. Pretty cool. So now with 20 GPUs, how are these guys doing then? The leaderboard, let's check out. So this guy's got 20,000 hash. Oh my God, man. He's got 210 mining rigs, right? So he's gone all out on the cheap ones. Yeah, they're all going out on the cheap ones. Oh no, the medium ones are what they're going for. Okay, interesting. So let's just do the same then. So I'll come here and assemble now. Basics, assemble all. What we're going to get, it's random. Okay, we got 2 more CPUs. Great. Okay, so now I have 40 hash rates. Is that it? So now I need to wait for more mining parts. I'm getting them every day. If I want to earn more, you got to bridge more, right? Deposit more funds or invite friends to get more parts. So the more you deposit, the more you onboard, the more mining rig parts you get, and the faster you're going to start churning out more hash rate to then earn more of these tokens. Cool little idea. So definitely, I'm seeing the amount that you can bridge in and the amount you can refer. For sure, I'm going to have to put my money where my mouth is on this to get some more tokens in there. So that's what I'm going to do. And probably next time you see this video, I'm going to have a lot more. Or should we just do it now? The B² Buzz campaign mining pools are just open. You now have 24 hours left to have double points for your entry. And we're just going to throw in about $1,000, $1,100 worth of Bitcoin into it to kickstart our mining, to get those mining rigs, to get the layer 2 Bitcoin airdrop, which is coming up very soon. So let's just get straight to it then. We come over here, we have BNB chain, Bitcoin, BTCB. We're going to take 0.03, go max, and we're just going to send that straight in there. Boom. Okay. This is a much anticipated airdrop, one of the top on my list, so I'm very happy to get this in straight, boom, bang. Okay, so $1,700 worth of Bitcoin bridged over into B². Exciting stuff for this. We have other options to do. Should I send the order? I'm not sure. I'm quite interested to know how that works as well. And we got some mining rig parts to get going with. Let's hit it. Let's go. Oh, but now I can open these treasure chests. Okay, let's open this. So we get things from the treasure chests. Ooh, got 2 parts. Oh, cool. Okay. Unboxing. Like and subscribe if you like an unboxing, because we've got a lot of things to unbox now. We're getting lots of parts. Unlock advanced assembly line. Yeah! Why not? Coming across, we've got treasure chest here. We have another one. Parts. Another parts. Oh my God, man. We've got a lot of stuff. Lots of parts. Open this chest. This one, we forgot about this one. Oh, the ones with the key are advanced. Oh, so now we have more parts, which means we can assemble more. Oh, so that was just from my deposited, but now we have this, so now we can assemble more. Assemble them now. We can go basic, GPU up 5%, or advanced, we need 80 for that, but now we come here, we assemble all, and we got a CPU and a GPU. Oh yeah, okay. So now we have 150 hash rate per second. Okay, not as bad, but really if we're coming to the leaderboard, we're staggering behind these guys. Yeah, we're ranked 473. So we need to get our butts going. Coming to the end of this, how many are in there? So the total stats for how it's going so far, there are 13,757 addresses in this, which is way under what was deposited into Manta, right? And $90 million sent in. Manta reached $1.7 billion, so we're way early on this and really excited for it. If it does catch fire and catches as much attention as, you know, these other layer 2s, then we are going to be sitting in a very lucrative position. We're going on the test net to get cheap test tokens, right? We are hitting up the bridge, sending in bridges, risking your capital, yes, of course, but then also referring to build up bigger and bigger rewards. Of course, they do also have Zilli tasks, but I noticed that I did submit my EVM address. It's still not even been accepted, so I don't know how active they are on these at the same time. Coming over to Discord, let's just see if they have any other announcements coming out for B². My Discord is now an absolute mess. Announcements, great. One big announcement is that they have partnered up with AltLayer, who had a massive airdrop this week, so that's pretty bullish. They've released their new tasks for their Odyssey and their Buzz campaign. They have 150,000 followers on Twitter, lots of cool things coming out. Still looking for what we can do with our funds now that they've landed on B2, so I'm looking forward to finding out what I can do with that. Hopefully they come up with some solution pretty quickly on it. Okay, peace. I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed today's catch-up on B². I'll probably make another one in about a week because of a load of other stuff to cover on this channel, and we have some really bullish stuff for our SEC NFT collection as well to announce. I think we'll be doing that tomorrow, so watch out for that announcement and probably a video on it because I'm really, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Peace, be good to each other, and don't get rich.